Alright, hello, let's do this. I went to YouTube and I put on some royalty-free jazz. I like to have some background music, but last time YouTube flagged my video because it has royalty or copyrighted content in there. I mean, not that it matters for my 2 viewers anyway. If you're one of the 2 viewers, you're the best. I honestly thought I like playing chess anyway. I play like a game or 2 a day, whatever. So I may as well just record it and put it on YouTube and talk through how I think when I play, and maybe somebody likes it and maybe make some friends. Maybe it's useful for somebody to watch it, use it as a tutorial. Maybe it's just entertainment for someone, or maybe nobody will watch, who knows. This song starts kinda sad, but okay, here when the bishop comes, I do not want to leave that bishop on my half of the board, so I'm gonna eat that up. Oi. There's no reason, I think, to keep that pin. So it looks like my pawn structure is a bit clumsy, but I'm actually very used to playing like this. I don't know, I've done it before. I think this move makes sense, right? So then I can... I kind of surrender this diagonal to this bishop now, which is not ideal. I think it should be fine. This is now under attack. We could say this is under attack, but it's not really, because it's nicely covered. Okay, he gives me the pawn. I'll take the pawn, because if he goes, I'll take another pawn. And then he can invade, but for some reason I'm not too scared about it. Okay, now I can be greedy and take another pawn, but I think it's actually best to just come back with the queen. So I do not need to let him invade. Or actually, screw it. There is no pawns here anyway. It's another free pawn. Why would I not take it? Now I'm just gonna go here, and if he goes there, I'll go there. This is actually a good move. Yeah. So now if I take this, if he then forks me here, then there is no way for me to stay with this bishop. So what I'm gonna do actually is... Part of me just wants to go for that third pawn, yo. It's very greedy though. It's very greedy. I can get in trouble because these guys are so undeveloped, and he's got all this material that's free up to be attacking. So I think I just need to chill for a second and just develop some pieces, right? I'm gonna go queen back there, very passive, but now I can play this. And then just... That doesn't bother me, because there I will... Well, if there steps... Let me just go there. There could be a tactic there, I need to be careful actually. If he checks, I need to check with the queen. Okay, he attacks the bishop. I'm just gonna put this here and finally take control back of this diagonal. I got... Okay, now we got a bit more light-hearted jazz. Maybe I can show you the jazz. Here it is. This is the jazz music that I'm playing. Oh. There we go. Royalty-free background on YouTube. Okay. I lost my chess game now. What did I do? I'm not used to recording this. Where is my chess game? Come on, bring it back. He made a move, I need to play it, but I ruined the freaking... There we are. Okay, so he plays queen here. What does that do? It attacks nothing. Well, it attacks this pawn, but it's defended. I do not need to be scared about any of that. I think I can just castle, right? Ah, I'm check. Wow, good morning. I was already thinking, why can I not castle? If he takes, I take. I think there I'm just chilling, right? Oh no, that's a terrible idea. Because he's gonna take it. Oh damn, I cooked it, no? Oh no, I didn't, because if he tries to check here, he will lose this rook. Ah. Oh, the rook! I would have given 2 pieces for the rook though, that would have been not good. I need to as soon as possible. Wow, I gave him a lot of control there. I'm even literally thinking to escape there, but I can't. The knight is here. I need to get this knight out. But if I get the knight out like this, can I not just play knight? No, because this will be hanging. Wow, I see. This is what happens when I'm greedy for pawns. Okay, now this song is getting a bit chaotic for me. Okay. That's... Oof, I got myself beaten. See, that's what happens when I play greedy. You see, I went for the pawns. Playing for the pawns is bad. See, I took 1, 2 pawns, all while he developed. So he developed a knight, I took a pawn. He castled, I took another pawn. And see, now his development was nicely done. His bishop strong. Meanwhile, these 3 are still unemployed losers in the corner. They have no job. What is his job? He's staring at the pawn. Right, now this cleared up. He did a job. Okay, now he's got a job. Now I'm about to lose material, big time. Okay, so I need to think. If I go there, then check. And then I need to go there, and then I will lose the knight. I could go with the knight. If then check, I'll head out. But if I will come here to defend the knight, and then he blocks this square by playing pawn here, my king is getting trapped in a mating net. Because that... Wait, I think I can always run there because this is covered. I'm gonna defend the knight. I'm in a bad position. I think some tactics can happen now. Okay. Okay, I think I can just defend with the pony, right? Defend with the pony. He might slide over this rook. Then I slide over my rook. Then the king can unpin. If the knight can also join the attack and he puts 3 pieces pressure on the knight, I'm cooked. Because I will lose a piece. Okay. Now I need to support here. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. Because he wants to join the attack with the knight either here or here. So if I play now this, then he plays this. Wait, I think then I have time to unpin. And to then, if he then adds the third attacker, to retreat. Let's go. So he can join the party there, as I knew, but it's not a problem. He's got 2 attackers, I got 2 defenders. So I'm gonna preventively unpin. So when he wants to add another attacker now, I can just run away with the knight and I'll be fine, and the knight can swing back here. Okay, he wants to do that. He wants to pin me again. And he's gonna go for the pawns. I don't think he can. Well, he can take, and then go for the pawns. He can do that, but I can defend the second one actually. But then his second rook is gonna slide in and it's gonna be overall bad. I'm in a bad position. Okay, he decides to close the pin again. I cannot do that. He might go for a draw because he's down in pawns. I think if he offers a draw, and okay, so he took. I'm gonna take. And now I can just defend like this, perfect. Now I don't need to let him in my back rank. That was dumb from him. He should have just now taken and then invade on my back rank. So now my pawns are defended again, right? What if I go there? Wait, how do I play 7th rank defense again? Maybe I'll go there. Oh, no, big blunder. Check, I will lose the rook. Right, what if I slide the rook over here? He might go for that pawn then. And I cannot defend it. I cannot defend it because I'll be pinned. So I think I need to push the pawn up. I'm not scared of this. He can just take. Oh my god. I think I'll join the party from here actually. If I can now unpin myself. Now I'm threatening to take this. Yes, wait, let's do that. Obviously, I'm not going to give you the pawn. So I'm defending him from coming into my back rank, see? Ah, he's not, okay. Bro is just running loops. What if I go up? I just not allow him in. Oh my god, there again. I'm definitely doing it incorrectly, right? I think this trades the rooks, but I will lose the pawn here. I cannot allow him that pawn. So I think I want to push here. I want to get rid of these weaknesses here. I'm gonna push there because I'm down on time. Okay, I'm gonna push now here. So now this is all blocked off. I do not want to let his king in, right? Wait, I can check first, right? Because he cannot go there. Ah, but wait, if I check and he goes there. Ah, then that becomes the free pawn. But wait, this is all blocked. What if I check him here first? Now, because check, I'm gonna lose that pawn in the end. So I think the best is to, if I step, he goes there. Let's try this check. I want to keep him out of my business here. And now I push this. Now he cannot go in. Ah, but he can take this pawn now, see? Yeah, that was a problem. Okay, I think I can just go for that pawn now. I might be wrong. I need to get there ASAP. Or I will step here actually. Yeah, I will come in for this. Because that was blocking too much stuff. I can go there. Defend. Really need to know endgame skills now. We're gonna have to see whose endgame is better. I don't have much time. I want to get all these pawns away from him, because otherwise he can defend and attack my pawns in the same time. His king can't go anywhere here. I think he will go here, and pretty much he only has one good move, which is, I think... Okay, he's letting me just queen this pawn. That's very bad. I create a carpet now. He's fucked. This is a queen now. Oh, he got my rook, actually. He got my rook, but I have a queen. He let me create a red carpet for my pawn here. That was a big mistake. Now it's going to be about finding forks, right? I need to find the fork. I need to check him on this square. I don't know if this is possible. I don't know if this is possible. Oh, it's a draw! If I checked him here, no, I didn't win a pawn. All right, there you go. As you can see, sometimes I win games against, lose games against, or I draw versus an 1100 when I'm 1600. But oh, why is my camera so big again? Come on, that's not great. There and there. Yeah, that happens. How much minutes is this video? 15. I guess we can do another game. So that was poorly played on my side. I should actually analyze where I went wrong. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Which might be why I will stay stuck at 1600. I want to see my history and if I can actually analyze this game. So I want to look at this game. Okay, here we play this. Where are we now? Okay, I'm gonna ask this bishop where he wants to go. And I'm gonna attack the queen. Okay, he does not want to move the queen. I'm just gonna finish my development. I don't feel under threat here. Just gonna continue. Okay. King, this is now unprotected. It is protected, but it's only protected by the knight, so it's a bit dangerous. I am going to annoy this queen. And he might go there. No, he cannot go there. He cannot go there. Yeah, I was gonna say the queen doesn't have that much squares left. I think I'm just gonna castle. Yeah, I think I can just castle, right? Well, I can kill this bishop because this bishop is kind of strong now. The light square bishop. Together with this. Should I do that or should I just castle here? Yeah, I kind of feel like killing that bishop. I'm gonna do that. I anticipate my knight here in this side of the board. I mean participate. He could actually take my bishop back here. And when I take, he takes with check. Take back, take back. But it doesn't really win anything, I think. Well, I'm gonna take that anyway. If he allows me to play this. But this pawn is here, right? And this knight is here too. But this is dangerous. His queen will be pinned to the king, but he can put too much material in between. And after this he can even put a rook. I think it's too well covered. Let me just castle. Oh, that's good. That's a good pin on the queen. If I can now push this pawn. But then he can play there. So he's gonna want to get rid of this pin, right? See, that pawn is now rock solid. This bishop is not gonna join the game before these two move. He could do that. Well, that is an idea. Get space here. Okay, that's a good move. Or is it though? No, it's not, because I loses to this. Because this rook was covering... You see, that was the job of this rook. To cover that pawn, right? Because I was thinking about pushing the pawn earlier. But then if I push the pawn earlier, then I couldn't, because the bishop sat, the rook sat in between. But that means that after he parked the knight in front of the rook, now he took away the rook's job. So because the rook is now unemployed, that means this pawn is no longer in need of protection after I push it. That's why I can push it now. And now this knight cannot go anywhere because he's pinned to the queen. So that's just a dead knight. And after I take that, then he comes in with the other knight. Then I can play queen there, and then this knight will be pinned. Ah, that's not a bad attempt though. That's not a bad attempt. But I think I don't have to do anything, right? I can just slide it back. Slide it back, and his problem will still exist while mine is fixed. And the reason I'm going to slide it all the way there is because I can still bring in the queen on that diagonal. So it still does the same job. Long skewer here. Look how strong that bishop. Across the whole board, sniping on that king, on that queen. Right? And after I... Oh, that's just GG, dude. Look, that's a terrible move from him. Because now I'll take... With the... He had to break the pin with the queen, or move the king at least. I think he had to move the king after this. Move king after takes. But it's awful anyway. Because these two are pinned. He can throw the rook in front. Right? To save the queen. But then it will not only cost him a rook, I will just take a whole rook here. For free. Because when I take here, he'll take it back. Right? That's why I resigned. If I take it here, so let's say rook down, I'll take here, he will immediately take back. So I win still 2 points of material. It's still great. I trade the bishop for a rook, but if I take there, it's a whole free rook. He can't take the bishop back. And then he plays something, and then I come back, and then that queen's still pinned. So this diagonal just became a nightmare for him. Somehow. This was just good piece placement for me, I guess. Yeah, so for some reason I wanted to get rid of that bishop. That was instinctually, because this felt dangerous. With that queen here, I mean, takes. I can't take because he will take the rook, so I would have to take this. And then this becomes loose. And then I have these awkward pawns here. This file would be open. He can push in the pawn. The king would have to... it would be awkward. I felt like removing this. So this structure stays intact. And then, so, oh dear, that was the winner move. Here. So here we already knew actually for a while. See, after this queen move, now we were aware of this possibility. Wait, could I have played it immediately? Oh. Oh, I could have, I think. Because what is he gonna do? Only move is this. Ah, but then after takes, he would not win anything. Right, because... It's hard for me to add attackers. Okay, wait a second. After this, but then this. And then I will have to step back. He will take one bishop and I still have one attacker. Game would go on. Right. Okay, I guess 23 minutes is enough for a video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.